So example 1. The question is, volume of a sphere and the surface area is same. So find its diameter. So for a sphere, volume and surface area are same. So we are asked to find the diameter. So you remember, what is the volume of a sphere? So it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. And what is surface area of a sphere? So it is 4 pi r square. So equating both, we can find value of r. So equating this, so we will get r equal to 3 and diameter is double of radius, it is 6. So here this is a default value. Whenever volume of a sphere and the surface area is same, always the radius will be 3 and the diameter is 6. So when you have other options like 30, 300 and 40, so answer will be only 3 and only the units differ, whether it is centimeter or meter or sometimes they give in miles also. So whenever the volume of a sphere and the surface area is same, the answer is r equal to 3. So we will see the working. What is volume of the sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this is equal to, so volume of a sphere and surface area both are same. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 4 pi r square. And now simplifying the common factors, so we get r equal to 3. So whatever the unit may be, radius will be, value will be 3. So units may differ and we are asked to find the diameter. So diameter is double the radius, so it is 6 units. So whenever volume and surface area of a sphere are same, radius will be always 3 and diameter is, as diameter is r, it is double the radius. So we'll see the next example. So the question is, 3 solid metal spheres of diameters 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively are melted to form a new solid sphere. The diameter of the new sphere is. So here there are 3 spheres where diameters are given. And this is adapted from the question from the exam SSC CGL 2002. So here diameters of the spheres are given and these 3 spheres are melted to form a new solid sphere. And diameter of the new formed such sphere is asked. So we'll see the working. So in this question, so we have 3 metal spheres of diameter 6 centimeter, 8 and 10 centimeter. So these 3 spheres are melted to form a new solid sphere. So what is volume of the sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So we need the radius. So now melting these 3 cubes, a bigger cube is formed where volume is 4 by 3 r cube. So volume, radius of the bigger sphere is found and then double we get the diameter. So now, so volume of this sphere is 4 by 3 pi. So diameter is 6. So what will be the radius? It is half of the diameter. So it is 3 cube. And what is volume of the other sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi. So diameter is 8. So half of diameter is radius 4 cube. And volume of the other sphere is 4 by 3 pi. The diameter is 10, so radius is 5. So which is equal to 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. So we need to find this radius. So now as we have this 4 by 3 pi common on either side, we can cancel it out. So it is 4 by 3 pi. So 3 cube is 27 plus 4 cube is 64 plus 5 cube is 125 equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this common factors gets cancelled. So now adding these 3 factors, so it is 216 equal to r cube. So cube root of this value will give you the radius of the bigger sphere. So what is cube root of 216? So we have seen whenever there is a cubical number and 3 digits, cube root will be a single digit, and if it ends with 6, cube root is 6 itself. So in speed max, we saw how to find cube root for the numbers for a 3-digit number. Whenever the unit place is 6, cube root also ends with 6. So this is a perfect cube. So cube root is a single digit and 6. So here the radius of the bigger sphere is 6. So what is the diameter of the new sphere formed? It is double the radius. So answer is 12 centimeter. So here diameter is given. So taking the radius and finding cubes of that and adding, we find the radius of the bigger sphere, and double that we get the diameter as 12. So we'll see the next example, example 3. The question is, a well of 3.5 meter depth and 2 meter diameter has been dug out. What is the cost of plastering the inner surface of the well at the rate of rupees 0.75 square meter? So rupees 0.5 square meter cost is given, and we are digging a well of depth 3.5 meter and diameter is 2 meters. Now what is the radius of the well? So half of the diameter, so radius is 1 meter. So when this amount of earth is taken out, so we get a cylinder, so form of a cylinder, and plastering is asked. So it is enough if you find the curved surface area of this cylinder. So we will see the working. So this question was adapted from RRB ASM exam 2002. So now as from this well the earth is dug out, so we get a cylinder and plastering cost is asked. So for plastering the inner wall, so it is enough if we find the curved surface area of a cylinder. So what is curved surface area of a cylinder? So it is 2 pi r h. So well is form of a cylinder, and we see what is the CSA of a cylinder. It is 2 pi r h. So finding the curved surface area of the cylinder and multiplying with the cost per square meter, we get the total cost. And here what is the height? So height is the depth given, so which is equal to 3.5 meters. And what is the radius? The diameter is of 2 meters, so radius is 1 meter. And now CSA is 2 into 22 by 7, and radius is 1 meter and height is 3.5. So when we calculate this, we get the curved surface area of the cylinder, and to find the cost, multiplying this area with the cost per square meter, we get the total cost. So what is cost per square meter? It is 0.75, 75 paise, or we can write this as 3/4 of a rupee. So instead of taking 0.75, so it is 3/4 of the rupee. So calculating this, we get the total cost. So total cost is 2 pi r h into cost per square meter. Now what is the answer? So this is cancelled. So which is equal to 11 into 1.5. So it is rupees 11 into 1.5. And how we can find product with 11? So write this 5, add 5 and 1, it is 6, and now write this 1. So here it is 165, and this is a decimal number. So here we have one decimal place decimal after the integer from one place from right to left. So cost is rupees 16.50 or 16 rupees and 55. So it is option B. So in this question, cost of plastering the inner surface of the well is asked. So we can find the curved surface area of the well, the area which has to be plastered. So CSA we find, and then with the CSA, multiplying cost per square meter, total cost is got. So answer is 16 rupees and 50 paise. So option D. So we'll see the next example. The question is, volume of two spheres are in the ratio 8:27. Find the ratio of their surface area. So this question was adapted from SSC CGL exam 2000. So here volume ratio is given and we are asked to find ratio of their surface areas. So we'll see the working. So volume of two spheres. So what is volume of a sphere? So it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here ratio of volume of two spheres is given as 8:27. So we'll see what is the formula for this volume of a sphere. So it is 4 by 3 pi r1 cube by 4 by 3 pi r2 cube. So we can cancel out the common factors. So volume ratio is the same as cubes of the radius taken in ratios for two spheres. So it is equal to r1 cube by r2 cube. So what is the ratio given? So volume it is 8:27. So 8 by 27. So ratio of volume is 8 by 27. So after simplifying, we have got cube of the radius ratio is equal to 8 by 27. So we can find ratio of radius with this. So how we can find this? So we have seen this in ratios lesson. So when a ratio is given, so when we take cube for both the parts or for this fraction, so when cube is taken, so 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. So it's a triplicate ratio. Whenever cube is taken, we get a triplicate ratio. Here triplicate ratio is given and we need to find the ratio of radius. So we find the subtriplicate ratio. Now what is ratio for the radius? So taking cube root for 8 and 27, it is 2:3. And now we are asked to find ratio of surface areas. So what is the formula for surface area? It is pi r square for a sphere. So surface area for two spheres, ratio is needed. So formula is 4 pi r1 square by 4 pi r2 square. So cancelling the common factors. So surface area ratio is r1 by r2 the whole square. So we have got r1 by r2 is 2 by 3. So now what is r1 square is to r2 square? It is the duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio means squaring it. So the ratio will be squaring 2 and 3, it is 4 by 9. So duplicate ratio for 2, 3 is 4 by 9. So ratio of square of radius is 4 by 9. Therefore ratio of surface areas is also 4 by 9. So the required answer is option A, 4:9 answer. So whenever volume is given and when surface area is asked, so instead of doing all this, so volume ratio is given as 8:27. Take cube root, that is the subtriplicate ratio. 2 by 3 is ratio of radius. So if radius ratio is asked, so it is 2 by 3. Suppose if they ask for diameter, so it is the same 2 by 3. So for radius it is 2 by 3 and surface area is asked. So duplicating this ratio, it is squaring this 2 and 3, it is 4 by 9. So the required answer is 4:9. So volume given and surface area asked. So that is cube is given and square is asked. Taking cube root we get 2 by 3 and squaring that it is 4 by 9. So the required ratio is 4:9. So we'll see the next concept.